Let's break down one of the biggest games on the planet, a mobile game you've probably heard of, but whose actual size is, well, it's pretty hard to believe. We're digging into the secret sauce behind Garina Free Fire.
So here's the big question we're tackling today. In the absolutely brutal world of mobile gaming, where a top game can be forgotten in a year, how does one game manage to not just survive, but totally dominate, year after year? Let's figure it out.
The story really starts with this one single number, 100 million. And let's be super clear here. That's not its total downloads or anything like that. That's the number of people who played Free Fire every single day in the second quarter of 2024. The scale is just mind-boggling.
So, here's our roadmap. We'll start with the company behind the game, then tackle that 100 million player question head-on. After that, we'll unpack the two secret weapons in their strategy. And finally, we'll see how it all adds up to some serious cash.
Okay, first things first. To understand the game, you gotta understand who made it, because a phenomenon like this doesn't just happen by accident.
Free Fire is actually the crown jewel of a company called Garina. Now, Garina is the digital entertainment division of a massive Singaporean tech giant called Sea Limited. You might know them for their other huge businesses, like the e-commerce site Shopee or their finance arm Sea Money. It's a true powerhouse, and Garina is where all the gaming magic happens.
Which brings us right back to the central mystery. How in the world do you get 100 million people to play your game every day? The CEO of SIA actually calls Free Fire an evergreen franchise, basically a game that defies the odds and just keeps on growing. So what is their secret?
And look, this is coming straight from the top. This is a quote from their Q2 2024 report. The phrase that just jumps out is, every single day. This isn't some flash in the pan. We're talking about a sustained, massive global audience.
All right, let's pull back the curtain on the first piece of their strategy. And you know, it's kind of surprising. It has less to do with cool graphics or epic storylines, and everything to do with accessibility.
And here it is. This is secret number one. Just look at these minimum requirements. Android 4.4? That operating system is literally over a decade old. Just 1 GB of RAM? What this means is that Free Fire can run smoothly on millions upon millions of older, cheaper phones all over the world. Phones that couldn't dream of running the big, flashy games from competitors.
And that, right there, is the aha moment. It's a genius move. While everyone else was focused on making games for the latest, greatest, most expensive phones, Garina built a game for everybody else. They chose access over everything, and in doing so, they unlocked a colossal global market that no one else was serving.
Okay, but getting people to download the game is only half the battle. How do you get them to stick around, to feel a real connection to it? Well, that brings us to their second masterstroke, a brilliant, hyperlocal marketing strategy.
So how do they do it? Instead of just creating some generic action heroes, Free Fire brings actual, real-life celebrities into the game as playable characters. And this list is just a masterclass in global appeal. You've got Cristiano Ronaldo for the whole world, Bollywood megastar Hrithik Roshan for India, DJ Alok for Brazil, a pop sensation for Vietnam. You get the idea.
Let's just zoom in on one example. In the game, the character Jai is a SWAT commander. Fine. But he's not just some random character. He's based on Hrithik Roshan, one of the biggest movie stars in India. So for millions of players in that huge market, they're not just playing a game. They're playing as a national hero they already know and love. And it's the exact same playbook in Brazil, another one of their biggest markets. The character Alok isn't just a DJ. He is the world-famous Brazilian DJ Alok. This creates an immediate, deep cultural connection that you just can't get with a made-up character.
And that's really the brilliance of it. This isn't just marketing. It's not just a celebrity endorsement. It's about weaving cultural icons right into the game itself. It makes players in India or Brazil or Vietnam feel seen. It makes them feel like this game was made especially for them.
So, you've got a game that works on almost any phone, and it's full of heroes people already idolize. The next logical question is, does it make money? Oh yeah, let's look at the numbers and see how this all translates into a financial juggernaut.
And we're not just going to guess. We're going straight to the source. This is from Sea Limited's official financial report for the second quarter of 2024. This is where the strategy shows its results. Let's just focus on two key metrics for their gaming business. First, bookings. You can think of that as the total amount of money players spent in the game. It shot up over 21% to almost $537 million. Then you have adjusted EBITDA, which is a key measure of pure profit.
That went through the roof, soaring by 26.5% to over $302 million. That's not just growth, that's explosive growth.
This chart just makes it crystal clear. You can really see that leap in profitability from 2023 to 2024. That $63 million jump in profit in just 1 year is what happens when you have a massive, super engaged global player base. It's incredible.
So let's just put it all together. It's a simple 3-step recipe for success. Step 1, make your game accessible to literally everyone. Step 2, use hyperlocal marketing to build deep cultural connections that keep people playing. And that leads directly to step 3, incredible financial success.
When you boil it all down, the formula is almost elegant in its simplicity, right? You get a massive player base in the door, then you forge a deep personal connection with them. The result is a financial engine that is just incredibly difficult to compete with.
And it kind of leaves us with this final big question. In an industry that is obsessed with pushing graphics to the limit, has Garina Free Fire proven that the real secret to taking over the world isn't just about what's in your game, but more importantly, about who can actually play it?